Hey, I just wanted to give a little update. So we can see that our window is working here. The music is playing through Wise and it's opening up a window where the player can fire off the sonar. And of course, we can also use this to just fire the sonar if we don't want the player to have to deal with it, depending on which direction we go. But when we fire the sonar, you notice it's not animating, and that's because the rhythm visualizer requires a Unity audio source to give it the information that it needs to animate the bars. And we're not using Unity audio source to play the music anymore. We're using the Wise sound engine. And this visualizer uses this function called get spectrum data, and it's only designed to work on a Unity audio source. And I tried looking in the Unity source code that's available on GitHub for to see if I could find the DSP code that makes this work so that I could port it over to Wise somehow and get Wise to communicate with the plugin. I'm not sure what kind of resources we have as far as time and programmers, but we could write a custom DSP plugin for Wise that gives this plugin the information from a different location from Wise instead of from Unity. But I'm kind of assuming that that's not really going to be feasible. It's certainly beyond my skill level at this point. So we have options. We can either not use Wise and not do just keep the interactive music stuff very simple and very linear, and still use this visualizer if it's really important. Or we could keep using Wise, and we have this beat tracker that opens the same one that opens the window that lets the player fire, right? Can animate effects, it can animate particle effects. You can change things with in this example, I used a line that renders as a circle. And each time it gets a beat, it changes the line blue and makes it thicker. And it's just an example. You could do stuff like that. So I think we should start a conversation about which direction to go in as far as the sonar effect. And then in the meantime, I can just be working on the music for this I think last time we had a meeting, we kind of decided that we want this explore and combat loop to kind of transition between these two states. But yeah, I hope that makes sense. Just let me know if there's questions. Thanks.